Ladies and gentlemen, Tattoo Avance here, and welcome to a news update today. Now, first bit of news we've got today, guys, is we have a new ship, and it's the Buccaneer. It was announced a couple of days ago. Where does it actually sit in the tree of ships? I would say that it fits around the Hornet area, I should imagine. Not sure how it's going to fare out against the Hornet yet, we'll have to wait and see. It's being sold as a sort of supporting pirate ship, but I think the role doesn't really matter. What I mean by that is if you purchase the ship, you can play it however you want, really. I mean, if that's the Star Citizen lore aspect of where it should be used. You could use it as a single-seater fighter, that'd be absolutely fine. Some of its strengths consist of great maneuverability, relatively good armor. It's got a really good weapon loadout. It comes with gimbals, but if you remove the gimbals and actually put fixed mounts on, you can get one size 4, 2 size 3s, and 2 size 1s on all fixed. That is pretty serious. That's some big firepower for quite a small ship. We'll have to see how the armor actually fares out once once you actually get into a fight and start fighting a Hornet or a Saber. It looks like a good contender. Star Citizen are classing it as a hard-hitting ship. Star Citizen are pitching the ship as a supporting ship. Maybe if you're going to do some salvage and you're going to support a ship, maybe you're going to be a pirate and you're going to be pirating someone, and then you have a supporting ship with you. The Buccaneer would be an ideal ship for that. You could argue the case and say a Hornet would be just as good as well. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. I think it's just the angle of the ship from Star Citizen's point of view. What do you guys think? Will you be trading in your Hornet, your Saber, or your Gladius? I'm on the fence, guys. If it turns out and flies well and it's good, then clearly I'll consider it, and I'm sure most people might be the same. Let me know in the comments. Now, this is actually something I've noticed over the past probably 6 to 9 months, and that is lighting inside of Star Citizen. Now, Arena Commander looks fantastic. Shadows look good, reflections look good. I think that's because it's a handcrafted solution. They've gone through that, handcrafted all the mechanisms to create good lighting and edited every asset. Now we're moving into the universe aspect of it. The production's a lot bigger, so modular systems are coming in like shops, corridors, on a much bigger scale than Arena Commander. So going for that handcrafted lighting solution is not going to work on that sort of scale. They've been working on some tech, a lighting link system, and what that does, it allows 2 lights to interlink with each other and affect each other's light. A good example would be, imagine if at the moment, if you go into the persistent universe or the universe aspect of it, and you're walking down a corridor and there's a sub-room to your left, it's how the light reacts between the 2 rooms and how the reflections affected between the 2. They've also been working on the intensity of the bulbs, so the intensity of the bulb gives you a true interpretation of the light. And I've no doubt you guys have probably noticed there is some rooms where it seems to be light all over and the bulb doesn't seem to affect the light. The tech they're using is HDR, flare and bloom tech. I should imagine it's Star Citizen customized. They're expecting this is expecting to come in the next release. Will it affect everything in the game on day 1? Probably not. I'm seeing lighting as a massive driver for me for immersion. When you get the lighting right, it makes a game look totally different. And I've put some pictures in here so you can see some with maybe not great lighting and some with good lighting, and how that affects the environments you're actually moving between. And another example would be, let's just say for instance you put a corridor down, right? And going down that corridor you thought was too dark. It would be a case of brightening the bulbs, and the bulbs would produce the reflection of the light. You see where this is going from. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to make a massive difference. I mean, even to the point now where we know that someone from the community is now working there, and they've been working on the lighting on the hangars. That's working on individual hangars. Once we move into this huge universe, if they're just going to be focused on that handcrafted lighting solution and don't put in some tech, it's going to take them years to get the lighting right. So building some strong tech that creates the environments and make it look amazing is a great idea. I'm looking forward to seeing it because I'm 100% certain it will change the environments massively. Now, the last thing on the agenda, I was just reading through a couple of the monthly reports, and the mention keeps coming up about procedurally generated planets. Now, we've already seen from the early tech demo that procedurally generated planets is a thing, i.e. the text there. It can be done. I think there were some challenges regarding landing, i.e. atmospheric to land, because it's quite a long distance from the outer atmosphere to the land. And you don't really want someone flying for, 10 minutes before they get there. I think there's got to be a sacrifice for gameplay's sake here. I'm not sure how they're going to resolve this. Are they going to have landing zones that you can maybe get quite close to before you can drop your speed? Not 100% certain. I believe that the procedurally generated planet stuff's already there, because looking at all the monthly reports, that seems to be the case. We're probably going to see it maybe in the next patch or the one after, guys. I don't think it's going to be long now. I can't see a reason why. And as soon as we start trying out the landing and critiquing it, the faster and more accurately that they can create that tech out, rather than reproducing it. You see what I mean? So I think that's coming soon. So I think that's super exciting. Why haven't Star Citizen give us any inkling of this? I believe it's probably because of 2.4's coming out. And if they were to announce that now, I think that it might dampen the excitement from 2.4 a little bit. Well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. And the final bit today, guys, 2.4 is progressing. There's been patches, like micro patches and smaller patches, every day to every other day. So it's been very, very consistent. Progression's being made, things are getting better. The crashes have gone now. The game's not crashing. There's just quite a few bugs in the game that you experience that might be ruin the experience a little bit. They're probably just holding back a little bit longer just to iron these things out. But I should imagine it'd be very soon. Also, guys, don't forget to check out my Facebook page as well. I post other bits and bobs there. Check that out when you get a sec. There's a link in the description. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.